Hi guys, how are you? I hope you are fine and good today. Today we are going to complete our the second video about the BGP basic and advanced. As you remember, in the last video we talked about these all of eight points here, and we applied in our scenario. Today we are going to make a little bit different in our scenario or our topology here. As you see here, we have a new guest, router A, included in autonomous system router, autonomous system 100, BGP of course, and OSPF area 0 also included in the area 0. And also here we have a pink area. It's a beautiful area. Yes, this area, it's connected between router 4 and 5 just only with EIGRP, autonomous system 1. With this loopback interface and with this loopback interfaces. So what we have to do here, these points we have today in this our video, we have 6 points. Yes, we have 6 points here. The first one, we don't want to advertise 10.10.10 on router 1 to externally. The second one, we want to make router 8 have full connectivity with others. The third one, we will make router 6 to choose router 5 to reach to the router 1 with this loopback. And we want to let router 4 with this loopback interface to reach to the router 5 through EIGRP. And after that we want to make summarization of loopback interface on router 1, and finally we want to know how we can use traffic engineering. So let's begin with the first point. We want to don't advertise 10.10.10.10 this loopback interface, which is router 1 to externally BGP. So what we want to do here, let's just go to the router 1. Yes, show IP interface brief here. Look at this. Here is the loopback interface. Yes, 10.10.10.10. I don't want this loopback interface to advertise externally. So 10.10.10.10, it should not appear on router 4, 6, and 5. But router 2 and 3, they should see 10.10.10.10. So what I want to do here, I don't want to use a route map. I don't want to use a prefix list. I don't want to use local preference, metric, med, anything, weight, anything of that. Just suppose you are working in this area and you are in the router 1 and you want to don't want to advertise 10.10.10.10 to go externally. So what can you do here? The best one you can choose to your solution is the community no export. Community no export, this gives you a chance to don't advertise the loopback interface, which is internally here in the same autonomous system, to go outside. So with community no export, you can advertise 10.10.10.10 internally, yes, within the autonomous system, but not outside the autonomous system. So let's see how can we do this. Go to the router 1. Do we have an access list here? No. So we want to make an access list, simple access list, permit. I want to permit 10.10.10.10 because this is my condition 000.255. I want to apply this in a route map to make a community no export. I want to make a route map with name community no export with permit. Then yes, I want to match IP address, this access list number 1. I want to set community here with no export. Yes, otherwise I want to deny, because here is I have a network here, I want to advertise it externally. So this second line is very important to do it, don't forget. So now I want to apply the route map inside the BGP terminal system 100 like this. I want to make here, look at this, I want to apply this route map. Yes, I want to apply this route map to go through this way and to this way through neighboring with router 2 and router 3. So my neighbor here, router 2, 2.2.2.2, I want to apply the route map. This route map, sorry, yes, in or out, here is, it should see in. And also don't forget to use send community here. Look at this. Here is, we have to make send community. Why? Because I used this route map in the source, or in the source router of the loopback interface. If I did this commands in router 2 and 3, I don't need to use send community, because they are receive the 10.10.10.10 from router 1. So I don't need to send community. So here is, I need to send community. I want to send community, yes, our exception to the router 2 and 3. So this is very important. So go to the another neighbor 3.3.3.3 with route map, this out. Don't forget to make neighbor 3.3.3.3 with send community. So now if you go to the router 4, just quickly here, you can see 10.10.10.10. What is that? Here's show IP BGP. Can you see here? Yes, you can see 10.10.10. And if you go to the router 6 also, show IP BGP here. Also it's appeared 10.10.10.10 here. Okay, so go to the router 5 finally. Show IP BGP here. Now I can see it. Look at this. I want to make a clear IP in router 1. Go back. I want to clear IP BGP star soft here. I don't want to waste a long of time to waiting the adjacency. So if you go to the router 4 now, you should not see 10.10.10.10. So maybe it takes a time. Maybe you can just wait. Yes, now it's appeared. Look at this. I can't see 10.10.10.10 here. Before that I can see it. So I can't see in router 4 because router 4 is externally, but I can see it in router 2. So go to the router 2. So now show IP BGP here. You should see 10.10. Look at this. I can see it. So this is very important to know. So I can see 10.10.10.10, but here is I can't see it. So go to the router 5. Show IP BGP. Also 10.10.10. It's not appear. So router 6. Also, where is it? Here is it now. Also does not exist. So we did this by community no export. Yes, we did this by community no export. Community no export, this means it's allowed to you to don't advertise your locally network and the autonomous system to externally. Yes, so this is a very good concept to know it. The second one, we want to make router 1 have full connectivity with others routers. Here is, we have a new guest, router 8. He's a nice guest. We want to, yes, to introduce all router here to him, and all router should see also router 8. So what we are going to do here, we are going first and make a neighboring ship between router 1 and 8 through loopback interfaces. So go to the router 1 first. I want to make conft router BGP here 100. I want to make a neighbor with 8.8. Before that, I want to show you something here, but what we have here, show IP interface brief. Just to see, look at this, we have here is loopback interface 8.8.8.8, which I want to use it for neighbor. So go back to the router 1. I want to make neighbor 8.8 with remote autonomous system with the same 100 internally, and don't forget to make update search loopback 0. Yes. So now go to the router 8. Now conf t router BGP 100. So I want to make a neighbor with 1.1.1.1 with the remote autonomous system 100. Update source loopback here. Don't forget it. It's very, very important to put this interface. Now don't forget to show IP BGP summary here. I want just to look at this. It's in active state because I don't have an adjacency yet. Show IP BGP. So maybe I forgot to advertise it. What do you think? Network 8.8. Sorry, here we have to advertise this. Sorry, with 0 with mask 255 there's 0, and also I want to advertise the network 192.168.10.0. Don't forget to make a router OSPF here. Look at this, because we have the OSPF, because we have here the OSPF. Yes, I should use the OSPF to make complete internally BGP adjacency. So 000 any network I want to advertise it. With area 0. Now I should see the adjacency. That's good, and also the adjacency of BGP here. Show IP BGP summary. Look at this. We're still inactive. Now it should convert to show IP BGP. Let me see here. Maybe we should. Yes, now I have adjacency. Yes, that's good. So now show IP BGP. Look at this. That's good. I can see all internally here. And also go to the router 2. Can I see the router 8 here? Show IP BGP. I don't see it yet, but I can see. What do you think to make here clear IP BGP star soft? So I'm a router 2, that's good. So go to the router 8, can I see it? Sorry, router 3. Show IP BGP. Also I don't see. So what we have here, look at this. Router 8, it can see router 1. But it cannot be see router 2, 3, and also externally. So what I need to do here, because router 8 it's not directly connected with the router 2 and 3, yes, with the ABR routers. So what I need to do here, I want to make a router reflect. Yes, router 1, I want to reflect all neighbors here, or all network, and router 1 I want to reflector to router 8. So go to the router 1, router BGP here with 100, and make a neighbor, yes, with 8.8.8.8. This router 2, I want to make a route reflector. I should see the break the adjacency, and now is up. Yes. So go to the router 8. I should see the external. Look at this. I can see the external. Yes, very nice. 5, 6, 50, 40, all external. Now I can see it. So go back to the router 2. Let me see. Can I see router 8? Yes, I can see now router 8. Look at this. That's very good. Now go to the router 4 externally. Can I see router 8 also? What is it? Here is 4. Come on, guys. Yes. Yes, I can see it. So that's very nice. I can see it by this next hop. So now go to the router 6 just quickly to be sure. Just yes, I have. Here is it. And also router 5. So can I make I want to make a ping from router 8 to the external. Go to the router 8 I'm going to make a ping to 5.5.5.5. Awesome, that's good. 6 is 6 is 6 is 6. Very good. 4.4.4.4. Excellent. So now we finished the second one. Yes, we made router A to have full connectivity with others. The third point here in our video, we want to make router 6 to choose router 5 to reach to the router 1. So here is our, you can just scratch your head. So now look at this. I want to router 6 to choose router 5 to go to the router 1 with loopback interface 1.1.1.1. So go to the router 6, just I want to show the path, what exactly path choose it to reach the router 1. Here is it, look at this. Router 6 choose router 4, here is it, look at this. Router 6 choose router 4 to reach the router 1. So what I want to do here, I want router 6 to choose the router 1, to choose this way, yes, to reach to the router 1 with this loopback interface. And be careful, you suppose you are working in this area, you are not permitted to go to this router or this router or even in this router to make anything change. So just you have to work in this area. So what are you going to do to make router 6 to choose this way? Look at this. Maybe you can think about the metric. The metric exactly is true, but here in this scenario it will not work. So why? Look at this. If I did this perfectly, the router, yes, router 6 will choose the lowest metric to choose. So I can use this, the highest metric, and this is the lowest metric, to choose this way. This is correctly, but here is in this scenario it will not work. Why? Because here router autonomous system 100, it's not directly connected with this autonomous system, so the metric it will advertise just to this router. So this router and this router will see the new metric, and the new metric will not advertise to the router 6. So router 6 will not change anything in its route. So what can we do to make this condition, or to do this point, to make router 6 to choose router 5 and 3 to go to the router 1? Here is, we can use a prepended. Yes, we want to use a prepended because router 6 choose router 2. Originally it chose router 2 to go to the router 1. Here is, I want to make router 2 to make a long autonomous system path. I want to make a prepended autonomous system path larger or longer than 3, because I want to trick, just to make a trick for router 6. I want to, like router 2, say to the router 6, hey router 6, I have a long autonomous system way or autonomous system pathway to reach to the router 1, so don't choose me, choose router 3. So this is what we are going to do. So we are going to the router 2. Before that, just I want to make sure, just here I want to show you here router 6, show IP BGP. Look at this, choose router 2. Here router 6 choose the router 2 because it has the lowest IP address. And also look at this, the path are the same, we have 2 hop to reach to the router 1. So now what I want to do here, I want to make this to choose more than 2 hops or more than 2 path, autonomous system path, because I want to router 1 to choose this network. So just pay attention, pay attention of this, go to the router 6. Now what I want to do here, I want first of all to check our access list, what we have here. Yes, we have access list 1, so I want, should I use it now? Yes, I want to use it. Show route map. Do I have here? I don't have anything here, so that's good. Now I want to know access list 1. I don't want to use this. Now I want to access list, let me say 1. permit 1.1.1.0 with 0.0.0.0.255. So what does that mean? I want this just to permit, because I want 1.1.1.0, because my condition says this, yes, to reach to the router 1. So I want to the router 1, yes, to go out with a long autonomous system path. Yes, so go to the router 2 again. So I want to apply this in route map. So I want to make a route map here with we can say autonomous system prepend like this. Maybe we can use permit here. That's very, very important. I want to match IP address 1. Yes, I want to set here I want to use autonomous system path prepended. Look at this. I want to make more than 2, just so you can choose how many ways you want. I want to choose 4-way. So now I make router 1 to choose this way, included to 2. So 4 plus 2-way, choose 6 pathway. So it will be longer than router 3. So just I want to advertise this route map to the router 4. So outside, so go to the router BGP 100. My neighbor here is 172.16.0.2. Yes, because here's I have just one neighbor. Now I want to apply this route map with this name. Here is I have in or out. No, I want to use out here, not in, because I want to advertise 1.1.1.1 by this prepended autonomous system. So I want to use here out. Like metric it use out also, but here, as I discussed it with you, I can't use metric. It will be unuseful, yes, to use it to control to this path. So now just I want to make clear IP BGP star soft. Just I want to use this. Now you can go to the router 6. It should see something change. It takes a long time, maybe, just to make. Go to the router 4 just to make should I see here router 4 show IP BGP. Here is, yes, I can see this. Yes, look at this 1.1.1. It chose this way, a long way. So router 4 should advertise this pathway to the router 6. So go back again to the router 6. Look at this. That's very nice. Now router 6 choose this way, yes, to go to the router 1. So router 6 now choose 192.168.5.5. Here is it, router 5 to reach to the router 1, because router 2 here, because this pathway to use a long, look at this, a long autonomous system path, 200, 100, 100, 100. So this is just kind of trick. So now did this, now it should disappear. Yes, just I use this. So that's good. We did this by the autonomous system path prepended. Now I can write it, autonomous system path prepended. So we did this by this way. Now let's go to the step 4. Now I want to use to let router 4 this 40.40.40.40 to reach to the router 4 50.50.50.50 through EIGRP. So what I want to do here, look at this, I have a EIGRP autonomous system between router 4 and router 5. I want to make adjacency between them. And I want to this loopback to contact with this loopback through EIGRP. So what I want to do here, go to the router 4 first. I want to conft router EIGRP1. I want to just to make a network with 40.40.40.0 with 0.0.0.255, and I also to make network, this network, because here's I have before that I want just to show you, do a show IP interface brief. Look at this, I have it is fast Ethernet new. Also I want this to advertise it, so I want to make network 192.168.100.0. I don't need a wildcard mask because this is in a classful. Don't forget to make note to summary. So now go to the router 5 here and apply the EIGRP also. Go to the router 5 here. Come here. Yes. Show IP interface brief. So conft router EIGRP 100. I want to make a network. This network 50.0 with 0.0.0.255, and I want to make network 192.168.100.0. no auto summary. Oh my god, what is that? I did 200, so this is the big mistake. So just router EIGRP 1 at 100. Now I want to advertise this and also make note to summary. And where is it? 50. Here is it. So now I should see here, look at this, show IP route EIGRP. I don't see any EIGRP. Show IP route, just like this. Look at this router. I want to show you something here. We got it. I should see 40. What is 40? 67. So now just to, yes, here is it. It's a very full routing table. So this is, look at this, router 5. It says 40.40.40.40 through BGP. Yes, through BGP. So I don't want this to happen. Before that, just I want to show you here. I advertised these loopback interfaces also through BGP. Look at this. To be clear for you here, look at this. I advertised 50.50.50 through BGP in router 5 and also router 4. Look at this. Show IP, show run. Because I want to use two-way. Yes, I want to advertise through BGP and also through EIGRP, but the main route I want to choose the EIGRP. Look at this, I advertise like this. So if you go this, show IP route also, you should see 50.50. Here is it, look at this, 50.50 through BGP. Why? Because the administrative distance of router of EIGRP is 90. But the EIGRP, but the administrative distance of external BGP is 20. Yes, is 20. If you go show IP protocol, just I want to show you here. Look at this, BGP external is 20 and internal is 200. But EIGRP internal is 90 and external is 170. So here is it, router 4 and router 5 choose the BGP, yes, to advertise 40.40.40 and 50.50.50 through BGP. I don't want this. I want to make the main route, it will be by EIGRP, and the backup I want to use by BGP. So what I want to do here is that I can use something called like a backdoor command. What is this mean? How can I do this? Go to the router 4, conft router BGP here 100. Sorry, not 100. Here's 200. And also I want to make a neighbor. A neighbor with what? A neighbor with, sorry, not neighbor, a network. A network is 50.50.50.50. Look at this. Here is I did the yes, the destination network. I am in router 4 and I did this network to be backdoor. Yes, like this with mask 255.255.255.0. Here is, I don't want to advertise this network through router 4. No, just I want to make this network and router 5 to be backdoor, like this. So also go to the router 5. Now apply this command also on this. Sorry, the system 400. So also the network, the destination network is 40.40 in router 4.0 with mask 255.255.255. Sorry, 5.0 with backdoor command. Now I should see router EIGRP show IP route. I should see EIGRP here. Yes, look at this. Router 5 now can reach to this network or this loopback through EIGRP. Yes, now I can use this even if its administrative distance is higher than, yes, higher than BGP, but router 5 prefer EIGRP to do this. And go to the router 4, just show IP route. I should see 50.50. It's up there. Look at this. Now it's 50.50.50.0, this network to reach through EIGRP. So that's good. Now I want to make also, if this network goes down, look at this, if this network goes down, yes, router 4 and router 5 should contact with each other through BGP. So let's go, this is easy one. I want to go to this fast Ethernet 01 to make it shut down. Fast Ethernet 01, conf T, router BGP here. I want to show you something interesting here. 400. Sorry, what is that? Here is, I want to go to the interface, maybe fast Ethernet 01. I want to make it shut down and go to the router 4 also. Conf T, interface fast Ethernet 01. I want to make it shut down also. So if you did this, show IP route, you should see, look at this. Now I can see 50.50.50 through BGP. But look at this here, something interesting here. I can see by 200. I can see by, I can reach, yes, router 4 reach to this network through what? Through internally. Look at this, through internally. Why? Because I did a network backdoor. So this is the backdoor. It's converted into internally administrative distance. Go to the router 5 again, just to make sure. If router 5 choose BGP, show p route. Here is 40, yes, choose B with this administrative distance. So that's very good, very nice. Let's go to next step. So we did this. We make router 4 to choose EIGRP to contact with these loopback interfaces. Now I want to make a summarization of loopback interface on router 1, 172.16.100. 100.1.100.2.3/24. Go to the router 1 to show you something here. Show IP interface brief. Look at this. I have 4 loopback interfaces here. Start from 100 and end with 130. I want to make this summarize. I want to summarize, advertise the summarization to the external autonomous system. I want to make a summarization on router 1. So this is, it will be a good application here. So I want to make a summarization, yes, on router 3 and router 2. to make the summarize its routing BGP. Look at this. I want to go to the router 2 first. What is it here? Yes, show IP BGP. Look at this. I want to summarize. I want to summarize this network. Yes, to go outside. And also on router 3, I want to summarize it. So how can I do this? So conft interface. Sorry, not interface. Here is I want to make go outside the router BGP with 100. I want to make something called aggregation. It is aggregation address. I want to make aggregation address 172.16.100.0. Look at this. I want to make a aggregation mask 255.255. Look at this. If I did 252, it will summarize 100, 1, 2, and 3. So now I can use this to summarize all network. So just don't forget to make here. I want to use summary only. I want just to filter more specific for updates. Yes. So this is good one to add it. So now I want to just to make this command on router 3 also. So want to again go to the router 3. Yes. Also here show IP BGP. Just I want to show you something here. I want to go. So I want to go to summarize this network also on router 3 to advertise to outside. So conft router BGP 100 and also summarize the same thing. So what is the hell? Oh my goodness, because I did this something strange here in potty. Yes. So I want just to make copy, to make paste here. So now look at this. I did this aggregation. So the aggregation summary, it will advertised here and also inside and also outside. So the aggregation, it will advertise to the outside and to the inside. So look at this. We will solve this problem. Now go to the router 4. Just I want to show you. Show IP BGP. I should see just look at this. I can see this, but I can see that I should not see this and this network. I should see just 30. Just maybe it's take a time. Yes, that's good. Now I can see just this network. Yes, that's good. Go to the router 5 just to make sure. If I show IP BGP, so now I am seeing just my aggregation. So that's good. But if you go to the router 1, you will see something strange here. Go to the router 1. Show IP BGP. Look at this. Router 1 here. See this, the summarization, and also can see also look at this, the loopback interfaces, each loopback interface. So what is the solution here? Because I did the aggregation without yes to specify in or out, the aggregation it makes out. Yes, so router 2 advertise the aggregation to this way and to this way, and also 3 advertise the aggregation through this way externally and internally. But here's in router 2, I don't want to see this advertised, this aggregation, because I don't want to aggregate on router 1, because router 1 is the source. So what should I see? What should I want to do here? Just I want to use a prefix list and on router 2 and 3. You can use prefix list. So you can do this by make a prefix list. So now we are going to go to the router 2 and 3. and I want to make a prefix list. So just like this, IP prefix list. The word we can name it like deny, maybe 172, like this, 16, 122. Deny 172.16.100.0-22. Here is it. I want to deny this to go to this router 1, so I don't want to advertise it. And also I want to permit any. Don't forget to permit any. In IP prefix list, the permit any, it's like this. You can do this permit 0.0.0.0-0 less than or equal 32. So I want to permit any routing table, any network address from 32 to 0. So permit anything. So I want to apply this IP prefix list yes as a neighbor in router BGP here 100. My neighbor here, I want to make a neighbor with router 1 because I don't want to advertise this prefix list, this prefix. I don't want to advertise this prefix, which is summarization, to go to the router 1. So I want to neighbor 1.1.1.1 with the prefix, prefix list, this prefix list. Yes, go in or out. To go out, surely go out. Now I want to go to the router 3 also and apply this command. Don't worry, just to go to the router 3. Yes, where is it? I want also to make exit. I want to make IP prefix list, the same name. Yes. Now, where is it? Deny 72.16.100.0/22. So this is my network, but I want to deny it. So I want to permit any by this command 0.0.0.0/0 less or equal 32. So now go to the apply this side router BGP 100 through neighbor with 1.1.1.1 and prefix list, this prefix list without. So now if you go to the router 1, you should not see 172.16.100.0/22. So go to the router 1 here. Now I should not see this. So should I be BGP again? Yes, I can't see it now. Just I see. Now look at this. I can see it till now. So why? Maybe it take a time. Just let me see again. Should take a time. Just show IP. Go to the router 3. Prefix list. So make deny. There's 2. So maybe take a time again. What is that? I can see through router 3. So what is that? Just to make show IP prefix list. Yes, deny. To make deny this 72.16.100.20. Permit any. That's good. And router 2 here, just to make sure. Show IP prefix list. Same thing, deny and permit. And also I did a show run 1.1.1.1, isn't it? Let me just to verify this. Let me just to see here. Yes, with neighbor 1.1.1.1. Yes, with this deny and also out. So go back to the router 1. Yes, now maybe take time just. So BGP is something strange. So now we cannot see, yes, the prefix summarization. So now we did the summarization to go through this way, just not to this way. So we summarized our network. So now what are we going to make? The last thing here, traffic engineering. So this may take a time from us to understand this. So look at this. I want to make traffic engineering here. What that mean? Look at this. If you, after I make a summarization, what does that mean? I summarized all this network. Go to the router 1 just to explain very quickly. Here is it. Look at this. I summarized all this network to go through this way and to go through this way. But here is, I want to make something like a control path, or they called traffic engineering. What does that mean? I mean this. I want just, for example, this IP address or this network. Yes. Router 4, if want to choose or to reach to this network, I want router 4 to choose router 6 to choose this way to go to there. So, but actually if you go to the router 4 and make a trace route to this network, what can you do? Here's, look at this. Router 4, choose show, just show IP. To make a trace route, just to make a trace route to 172.16.100.1, just first thing, choose this way. Yes, router 4, choose this way. Why? Because router 4, it has the local preference and this. Yes, look at this. I want to show you something here. What is it? Yes, here's it. Choose this way. Router 4, choose this way to go to the 172.16. Yes, choose this way through 300, 400 and 300. So why? Because here's, if you go to the router 2, maybe the local preference here something, make this show IP BGP. Look at this, 172.16.0. Yes, here is it. Look at this. Choose the highest local preference. So this highest, this is the local preference is yes, here is 100. Yes, here is 100. Just look at this. Yes, 100. And the I think the last one here, choose 300 through router 3. If you go to there and make show IP BGP, what is it, 172.16. Also here is it 100, but why router 2? Router 4 shows 2. Look at this. If you go to the router 5 just to see something interesting here, choose 172.16.0.5. Yes, router 5 here, reach to this network through this way. Yes, this is logically. Yes, this is a logic, because router 5 choose this way to go to this way, because it is yes, it has shortest path. So why go router 4, show IP BGP again. Just let me see. Router 4, choose this way. Yes, to go. Why didn't choose this way? Router 4 should use this. So why? Let me see here. We got it. So something strange here. All networks goes through this way. So why? All networks here go through this way. So now something strange here we should see here. Look at this. We can't see. It is 172.16. It should this way. It should use this next hop 172.16.1. So why all this network choose this? So I think something. Let me see in router 2. Maybe we did something not complete. Show IP BGP. So that's very good. Show me just to show route map is something like this. Do this. Look at this. I made this. I did this route map without any exception. This permit the sequence 2. I don't see the sequence also 2. It should be sequence 20. Yes, to deny anything else. So this is route map. Like this is autonomous system appendage. So permit 20. Don't forget, guys, don't forget this second line. This is very, very important to apply in our route map. So just hit like this. Clear IP BGP star soft. Star soft. Now go to the router 4 again. Okay, let's set enter now. Same thing, maybe it takes a time. Now I can see 172. Now it's appear, but still choose this way. So something strange. Just let me another show IP BGP. Yes, now this. Now 172.16.100.20. Choose this next hop. It's logically yes, because it is lowest autonomous system, because all local preference metric weight they are the same. So choose the autonomous system path. Choose this way. So this is take care about the second line of route map. This is very, very important. We forget it. So that's good to learn. Yes. Now our condition here, what we have. Look at this. So we want traffic engineer. So we did this as you said, as I said here. Router 4. Look at this. Reach to these to all loopback interfaces of router 1 through this next hop. So this is not logically. Maybe I don't want this in my network. I want maybe router 4 to reach to the 172 to the route. Go to the router 1 just to make it here beside it. And I want router 4, yes, to reach to this network to 172.16.101.024 to reach to this way through 6, to reach through 6, 5, 3 and 2. So router 4 I want to choose this way, yes, to go to reach to this to the 172.16.101. So what should I do here? Here is I want to use access list, and I want to apply it with route map and use it by something called unsuppress. Yes, unsuppress route map. So I want to make in router go to the router 3 first to show you something how to do this. This is very, very good, important. Show, just show access list. I want just to make sure I have this is 1 and this is 2, so I want to make 3. Here is access list 3. Permit. Here is my permit. Here's I want to router 4 to choose this way through router 3 to reach to the 172.16.100.1 sorry .0 000.255. I want this network, yes, to match it by route map. Sorry, route map, we can use it like permit, or just like this we can use 172.16 101 like this. Yes, here is permit 10 first sequence, so match just IP address the access list 1, and the second line otherwise permitted. So this is very important, don't forget to do it. So now what we have here, now we are going to apply this route map inside the BGP 100. So look at this, I want to make a neighbor with what? Neighbor with this way. Yes, I want to make a neighboring through this way with this point to apply this route map with suppressed. So I want to suppress, I want to advertise this network, which is summarized from router 1, to exception it, to advertise through router 3. So router 4 will choose this way to go to the router 1. So I want to make neighbor with 172.16.0.6 with something called unsuppress map. Here is unsuppress map. I want to add the name of route map. So the name of route map, this, just like this. So I make this the unsuppress this route map, unsuppress this prefix, this network address, to advertise through router 3 to the router 5. So router 4 will choose router 3 to go to the router 1 through network this to this network. So just I want to make clear IP BGP star soft. If you go to the router 5, now you can see the 172.16.101. It will be something interesting. Show IP BGP here. Router 5. You can see router 5 here. But what is that? You can see all network here. But look at this. Maybe something strange here. Maybe I did some mistake also. Go to the router 3 again. Show route map. What I did here. Oh my god, I did the access list 1. It should be access list 3. Show access list. Yes, here's I should use 3. 1 is 1.6.6. So this is not good. So conft, go to the just to make no route map first. This is safe. Yes, and now route map with this name. Permit match IP address access list. Sorry, IP address access list 3. So this and otherwise deny. So now clear IP BGP soft. Go to the router 5 again. Should see here. Takes a time just. Should not see here. Maybe I don't need the second line here. I don't need it here because I don't have a set, just a match. So clear IP BGP star soft. Now should go to the router 5. It takes time. They go through 72 to 16. So let me see. Show me BGP again. Yes, now it should see here. It takes a time just. Look at this. Now I can see just this network because I suppress. I make unsuppress map to this network to advertise through router 3. So if you go to the router 4 and make a trace route to this network, it should use this way. So go to the router 4. This I make show IP BGP. Look at this. here is it. Look at this 172.16.100.0/24. it use router 6. Yes, choose this way to go to the router 1, and otherwise it will use this next hop. So I can use here's make a trace route just to make sure to 172.16.100.1. yes, use this way. Yes, through router 6, 5, 3 and 2. So that's very nice. If I make another one, it should use, yes, through this way and this way. So now that's good. Now I want to use also on router 5 to reach to the network this, go to the router 1. I want router 5 if wants to ping to this routing, to this network or this prefix, to choose router 4. If you go to the router 4 here, router 5, and make a trace route 172.16.100.3.1, should use this. I don't want to use this way. I want router 5 to choose, sorry, I want router 5, here is it, to choose router 6, 4 and 2 and 1 if you want to go to this network. So I want to go to the router 2 and I make unsuppress to this network. The same thing in router 3. Router 2, just show access list. I want to make sure I have one, so I want to make 2. Access list 2 with permit 172.16.103.0.0.0.255. I want to make a route map here. Here is 172.16.103 with permit 10, and I want to make a match IP address with 2. Be careful because this is the access list 2. So now hit enter. Now I want to advertise this site BGP. The neighboring here with router 2, 172.16.2.0.2 with unsuppress map this name of route map. Yes, so now clear IP BGP star soft. Now if you go to the router 4, you should see this network in the IPGP table. So go to the router 4, show IP BGP. Here is it. Look at this. I can see this through this way. So router 3 now, sorry, router 5, if you go to the router 5 and make show IP BGP, you can see, look at this, 172.16.1.3 goes through router 6, goes through router 6, 5, 2 and 1. So make a trace route here. Yes, now choose this way to go to the router 1. So that's very, very good about traffic engineering. That's a very interesting thing to do it. Now what we did there, I make router 5 to choose this way to reach to the 172.16.103, and I make router 4 to choose this way to reach to the 172.16.101.0/24. So this is what kind of traffic engineering, because I did this is summarization router 2 and router 3 for all interface loopback interfaces here to go through this way, but I make traffic engineering to our summarization loopbacks. So that was everything today, and I think I finished the most important thing about the BGP topics. We talked about, look at this, we talked about how to configure the basic, we talked about how to configure the local preference and the autonomous system path, and how to use also prefix list, and also how to make a load sharing between router 2 and router 4 through through eBGP router. And also we use the prepended, and we know also why cannot use a metric through router 2 3. Yes, because we have different autonomous system that does not attach directly with this autonomous system, so we couldn't use metric, we used prepended. And we talked about the summarization through aggregation. We talked about also the backdoor command, and we did the traffic engineering. We talked about also the community no export, and we talked about the router reflector client. So we talked about many topics in this video and the last video also. I think it's very enough for anyone who wants to understand the BGP and CCNP course, and I hope this video it will be beneficial for everyone and valuable for anyone who wants to understand the BGP protocol. So I hope to see you in the next video, inshallah. So bye bye.